Keith, we have been treated to some very lovely weather over the past couple of days. Sounds like we're going to keep on rolling.
Yeah, and the only thing I've noticed, I mentioned this to Brian because he tracks my feelings on this, is the sub 8 p.m. sunset. For some reason, I noticed it recently.
It's so funny you say that. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Yeah, it's not by much. It's like whatever, 7:57
and 7:54.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I only noticed it because Luca goes to bed at 7:45. And I clock the time of the year that I could then do something outside
and still catch a little sunset.
We're on the edge. We're on the edge of that, but we got a lot of summery weather, and that's the most important thing. We'll just keep it going here for a while. Air quality. I just want to breeze over this quickly because you probably noticed some smoke out there still today. It was thinner and it was up higher, and so our air quality monitors have good readings mostly. But there is a moderate zone of air quality here still. We had more of these in the orange zone yesterday. It was noticeably more of an issue. On the satellite, which we were having issues with, it's starting to stabilize, the data is, but you can see that smoke right there. So to the north, that's where it's clear. To the south is where we've had that wildfire smoke still hanging around. Some actual clouds earlier this morning as well. We kind of keep the same general vibe here over the next few days. There's not a ton of variation. Excuse me, temperatures tonight into the 50s, a couple of 40s across northern Maine. We start tomorrow morning with some clouds over southern and western Maine, but we burn those off. We end up in the mid to upper 70s for most of us. Maybe a couple stray low 80s, but I've noticed that we've underperformed on our temperatures a bit, and I think that has to do with that wildfire smoke. Notice some scattered showers out into New Hampshire. We have some going on right now. We'll see a few more of those tomorrow too. And then Thursday is very similar. Start with a little bit of cloud cover, burn that off. Temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80, maybe a smidge warmer here on Thursday afternoon when compared with Wednesday, and then we start to notice the humidity coming back in on Friday. And I think Friday, say midday, is when you'll start to notice us turn from really comfortable weather to stickier weather, and that will kind of crescendo as we head into the second half of the weekend. So we start ramping up. Just to come back to that shower chance idea, you can see it's over the next few days really just confined to New Hampshire and far western Maine. Even there, 0.1 in Freiburg and 0.1 in Berlin. It's not much moisture there. So in good shape on Saturday. Onshore flow means the coast is probably in the upper 70s. Inland is in the mid 80s. And then Sunday, everybody has a chance to be really hot. It's just a question of how hot are we going to be. The raw model data, which is what this is, has 88 and 89. I think we'll see quite a few 90s, especially away from the coastline, both Sunday and Monday. It's just is it 91 or is it 96? So we'll keep an eye on that. Isolated thunderstorm possible on Saturday in the mountains. But I think for most people, another great weekend coming up here. And we have really recovered this pattern. We've ripped off a lot of good weather recently. And I don't see a huge, large-scale change to the pattern, which is good when you're in this kind of pattern.
Looks great.
Yeah, you want to keep it that way. All right, we have another episode of Weather Weenies dropping on News Center Maine Plus in about 10 minutes. Tonight, we talk about the weather, of course, but also about some choice some people make when it comes to their summer headgear.
What's the purpose of a visor? Like, you don't want to commit to a full hat?
I don't know. That's a great question. Because, especially for older men, you got the bald spot back here. Even maybe I have a very little one.
Maybe it's to show. Well, you have a part. You should have a part no matter what. Maybe it's to show you're not bald. It's like you're wearing a hat, but you're like, hey, I still get hair. I don't know. I saw somebody wearing a visor. Several people at Beach to Beacon actually made me think of it. It was like, maybe because a hat actually makes your head a little warmer, and the visor doesn't do that. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a visor guy. Never have.
That's a very distinct thing to pull off.
Hannah's already defending it. If you don't already have the News Center Maine app, why not? You can download it for free on Amazon, Roku, and Apple TV. And you can email your questions to weatherweenies@newscentermaine.com. We love to hear them. I'm not saying people can't pull it off. I'm just saying.
I think you get more airflow. And then also more face coverage.
Okay.
Team visor.
I'm getting one of those visors that has the fake spiky Guy Fieri.
Yeah, I can see that. Or a clear visor. That's even
Poker.
the next
Those are
level.
popular in
Next
Florida.
level.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Keith.